Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we started on this Lapis Lazuli roof up here, and today we continue to work on this little roof here by effectively expanding our village and purchasing some lapis from Lapis Larry here, and also other cleric villagers, which we have now a bunch of. You can see we also have some little kids running around here, so we're going to grab a few bunches of emeralds and do a little bit of lapis trading with these guys. There we go. Some from you. Can only do a certain number of trades per day with these guys, but hopefully we're going to get enough of them. This guy's charging double. Let's not do that one yet. There we go. We'll get this guy going here. This guy here. Very good. Very good. These guys are still pretty cheap as well. And this guy also fairly cheap. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got a little lapis there. And just want to show you how we're doing this. We're getting these guys converted here. We got a little system down here where effectively we cart in a villager from the village. We bring them down here so that the golems aren't in range and they don't start attacking this zombie here, which we named Zombert Zombie right there. And then basically we hit these guys with some potions. So I think, let's see, one of these, is it that one? No, it's not that one. Maybe is it in here? Yeah, we got some weakness potions, and we also are making some golden apples, like this. There we go. And we're converting them back into villagers, which this guy should convert pretty soon. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this guy just converted, so let's see what he's got. So he's down to 26 rotten flesh for 1 emerald. Very nice, very nice. And let's see, I guess, you know what I could do? I could trade with this guy a little bit. That'll upgrade him. Upgrade his level there. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, and what we're going to do here is make sure this is off. We're going to convert him back to a zombie villager. Now, this guy is actually on me, this zombie. He wants to attack me. So we're going to fly pretty far away. And then he should start attacking the villagers, you can see right there. Yep. And then it should convert to a zombie villager again. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. At which point, we come on back here. Turn this off. Turn this on. Ship him back in there. Hit him with the weakness potion. Hit him with the golden apple. And we convert him back. And we should hopefully see that price for the rotten flesh trade come way, way down. Because we got a lot of rotten flesh we need to trade away. And getting all emeralds for this rotten flesh would be absolutely fantastic. Of course, we can also convert 2 at the same time if we want to. Just by doing something like this. Splash them in the middle. And then bada bing. Bada boom. There we go. Dual action. You know what? We also, while doing this, might ask some of our fellow hermits if they have any Lapis Lazuli to spare, potentially. I think Etho just got on. And I heard he might have some Lapis, so we might as well ask him. So we'll ask him, Etho, do you have any spare Lapis Lazuli I could buy? Need a lot for a roof. And yeah, we'll see what he says. Sweet, looks like Etho is ready to do a deal. We're going to give him a couple pieces of ancient debris and a few stacks of gold. Blocks, I should say. So let's go and meet him. Sweet, so we're going to trade Etho for some stuff here. I'm going to give him a couple of stacks of gold and some ancient debris. And I'm going to hopefully pick up this lapis. Maybe. Whoop, actually I picked up too much gold. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome doing business with you, Etho. Thanks so much, man. So in the meantime, we're going to keep on purchasing lapis from these villagers as well. And hopefully get at least a little bit to start to fill in the rest of the roof up there. Alright guys, so we've done a substantial amount of trading here. You can see my levels. We got 117 levels just from straight up trading. We got a bunch of lapis blocks, and of course we got the lapis ore from Etho. Plus I think we have a little bit more lapis ore down below, which we mined out briefly. Not too many, just like a handful. Just see if we got this in here. Yes, right here, lapis ore. Very good. So we'll mine all this stuff out, and then we'll put it up on the top, see how far this gets us on the ceiling. And so with that additional lapis placed down, you can see we're about a third of the way done or so now. So still a ways to go, but yeah, that definitely did make an impact. In fact, the Ender Pearl Trident elevator is now sort of enclosed by this once more. We should probably make this like go up on the sides too, to sort of totally enclose it, but that'll come later. So what that means is we're going to need to do a little bit more trading. So we can just basically use these villagers to convert, you know, zombie flesh into emeralds. We can convert gold into emeralds directly. And since this guy is selling gold ingots for 1 emerald, or buying gold ingots for 1 emerald rather, we can convert our gold blocks directly to Lapis Lazuli blocks, which is nice, since we have a fully automatic gold farm, which produces a lot of gold and rotten flesh, so that's fantastic. So our gold farm is going to be powering our Lapis Lazuli production basically here. So that's great, but we can also get some other things. So for instance, we can convert glass bottles from our witch farm into emeralds, and then convert those emeralds into bottles of enchanting, like so. So this will give us a mobile XP source, which is nice. So we can utilize our witch farm with this, and it might be worthwhile to get a netherwort farm or a rabbit's foot farm going, because why the heck not? We want to get as much XP and bottles of enchanting as possible, as well as, you know, lapis and other things. So yeah, might be worthwhile to do that, but for now, just going to keep on trading, keep on getting as much emeralds and as much lapis as I can, and we'll hopefully make some more progress on this roof here. 24 hours later, and we've done a lot of trading. You can see we got 214 levels, all from trading, essentially. And yeah, let me show you some of the stuff we've got. So, first of all, a lot of shinies. Got a lot of bottles of enchanting, as well as a bunch of emeralds. And same thing over here. A lot of shiny bottles of enchanting, and yeah, some name tags as well. Let's see, over here, here's our lapis. So we got almost 18 stacks of lapis blocks, which will help us out a lot with the roof. And then we also, I think, have, yeah, more emeralds in here. We got some good stuff here, because we actually made some masons as well, right over there. There's our masons, and an armor right over there, because I think those would be good things to have. We're pretty low on gold at the moment, though. But we do have, like, additional things to trade away, like these rotten flesh, and these rotten flesh, and even more emeralds in here, apparently. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I think we take this lapis, place it down on the roof, and hopefully this gets us a substantial way across here to finishing this thing. Lapis on my ceiling makes me happy. Lapis on my ceiling makes me happy. Well, at this point, I'd say we're about halfway. So this is like the halfway point right here. We're a little bit beyond that on that side. We're a little bit short of it on this side. So about 50% done. So we need to do more trading, but I'm kind of sick of trading now, but we will come back to this in the near future. I'm going to put this away in here, and put away these emeralds, and put away these stairs, which we took out of the sides of this right here. So we're going to move on to something else now, I think, and I think we're going to head on down to Targét, because I have a new game that I want to make down here that should be a lot of fun, and I can't believe I haven't thought of it before. So let's swoop on down here. We're going to make a new game here today. Alright guys, so here's the plan. This is going to be kind of a sister game to One-Sided. So I think we're going to make this directly across from One-Sided. And we'll make like a pathway through here that will connect up this game we're going to make, One-Sided and 25s, which is just over there. So it'll like come through this section here. You know, we'll probably have like a crafting bench that'll be like right in this area. right here, and this will be like the midline for the path, which lines up directly with 25s. So that should be good. And we'll have, you know, a lectern here and such for the book for this game. And I'm thinking this game is going to be called, I want to say Cast Master. I think that's a good name. C-A-S-T Master. Cast Master. Because we're going to be using fishing rods for this game. So I was going to make a little demo of how this thing is going to work, but unfortunately we are out of hoppers. We got 0 target blocks, which is kind of critical. After all, this is Targét, a shot above the rest, so we need to pick up some target blocks at the shopping district. So we'll need to buy probably some hay bales from Beef. I don't think any redstone shop sells target blocks, which is kind of unfortunate. But we do need iron as well for the hoppers, so we're going to need to buy quite a bit of stuff in the shopping district, so let's head on over there and buy a few things. First stop is going to be the red zone shop. We'll slide on in here. This is my go-to shop for all my redstone needs, pretty much. Let's see what we got. Yep, there we go. Hoppers, 2 diamond for 16. Don't mind if I do. Although it'd probably be cheaper to actually craft our own with iron, but you know what? We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like this. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Comparators are out. Okay. No worries. And do we need anything else? Probably redstone lamps. 1 diamond for 16. I'll buy both of those. Thank you very much. That's not the right one. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Alright. I think that's all we need here, except we want to pick up our free stack of droppers as well. Take that. Very good. Okay, so this shop's done. Let's go and get some hay bales now. And of course, the giant llama here, Vintage Beef's giant llama shop, which we have purchased llamas from here, and we also get our hay bales from here. So, 1 diamond per 16. Somebody paid an emerald? That's a little weird, but okay. We're going to need, let's just get 2 stacks. There we go. So that's 8, right? Yeah, 8 of them. So we'll grab our diamonds. Plop these down here. There we go. And that many. There we go. Thank you, Beef, for the hay bales. Now back to the pyramid. By the way, that purchase of redstone and hay put us over 3,000 diamonds for the season in our total investment for the pyramid. So, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, guys, so now that we have enough target blocks, let me go ahead and show you how to build this minigame, and I'll show you how it's going to work. So, we got 2 target blocks, 1 for each player. It's going to be a 2-player game. So one person aims for this side, the other person aims for the right side over here. And basically, we want, whenever the player hits the target with the fishing rod, which this does activate the target block. If I put down a note block here, for instance, I can show you this. So if I shoot this fishing rod there, yep, there you go. See, it does indeed activate the target block. So if the player hits this, we want the lamp to move from the on position here to an on position here. And then likewise on the next layer, we'll have it move from, like if you hit this target block, we'll have the lamp on here, and it'll move up to the next layer. And basically the first player to hit the target block with their fishing rod like that, all the way to the top, activating, you know, all the lamps, including the top one, wins the game. So that's basically the premise of the thing. Now, the redstone is super easy. Anybody can build this, basically. So you have an observer here, like this. These are going to be what observes the target blocks like so. And then it's going to go into a block here. We'll have a dropper here. And these will go straight up like so. We'll have a comparator down here. That's the first layer done. So when I put in a block down here, see that lamp lights up. And then whenever I hit the target block, like that, it shoots the dirt into the next dropper up, at which point we want this lamp to light up. So let's make that happen. So just pretty simple, just comparator, block, blocks like that, and comparator like that. So there we go. Second one's now up. And then for the third one, it's just a repeat of the first layer. So it's just block here, comparator, block here. So now when I hit the second one with the fishing rod, boom, it goes to the third one, and then so on and so forth all the way up to the top. So that's the basic premise of it. The rule is it's going to be that the players have to stand behind probably like a wall of some type, like here. or so. So they're going to be able to climb up these ladders here, which are going to go up pretty high. So there'll be like a tower of ladder here. And you're going to be able to affect your opponent. So you can like fish your opponent and try and mess him up, him or her up. And then, yeah, just keep going up like this. And then you have to hit the targets from here, which is actually easier said than done because this is 10 blocks of distance. So you have to get the target blocks, like aim pretty accurately to the target blocks to get them to activate. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And also, I like that the bobber actually does not go... Well, it starts off right where your crosshair is, but it's kind of hard to judge like where it actually goes compared to like a bow or a crossbow or something like that. So that'll be cool. And then once it gets to the top, we'll probably have it just, come out like this and then, make something like this up like so. So it'll shoot out the item and then it'll fall down into a hopper to reset the entire thing. Like that. So this will just go into the first lamp right there. So yeah, that's basically how the whole thing is going to work. Should be a pretty fun game, I hope. Should get quite intense too, and it's going to be like a lot of these target blocks. So let's go ahead and get building, and I'll be right back. So from that time lapse there, you saw us building up a little bit of the Cast Master minigame, and we're here to test this out now. So what should happen is whenever I am standing over here, and I hit the target pretty square on, which should be about, nope, right here. There we go. That one hit. Perfect. Yeah, we should see that the lamp moves up by one. If I hit the next one up, lamp moves up by another one. Next one up. Nope, that was a little low. Oh, nope, I did hit it. Okay. Let's see if I can hit this one. There we go. Nope, not quite. A little higher. There we go. So you have to hit it pretty close to the dead center. But yeah, when you do that, the lamp moves up, and then this one, the exact same thing happens. So just like this. There we go. Whoop, hang on. Move back a little bit. There we go. Helps to hit this like dead on. And you need to also like let the bobber sort of like sit there for a minute, and it starts to slide down. So yeah, it looks like it's working. So that's great. See if I can hit this one up here. I'm hitting the bottom one. And this is why we have the ladders. So like, as you move up, it becomes increasingly more difficult to hit it from below. So if I move up here, and then shift to hold on the ladder, I should be able to hit it a little bit more easily from here. Yep, there we go. Perfect casts every single time. Very good. I need to move up a little bit more here. A little high. Yeah, it looks like it's working. And then, yeah, you can also, of course, fish your opponent to knock them off and mess them up. So that's perfect. So that's working as intended. And then this right here is actually a reset button. So if we hit this, these lamps should go off, and the item will essentially be shot out the top and then return all the way back to the bottom. So these lamps on the very bottom should come on. So let's just hit this. We hear a bunch of clicking, and then hopefully, yeah, there we go. Perfect. We see the entire thing resets, and we can go again now. Sweet. All right, awesome. So this thing is working nicely, and the only things we have left to do are to do the side and the back decoration as well as the top. Now for this, I think we're going to go with some prismarine. So we'll probably go with like some prismarine bricks maybe in there. Maybe some, let's see, I think I have some dark prismarine that I bought from Impulse. Yeah, some dark prismarine over here. Put these down like so. And then we'll build up like the walls on the side to make like a little like indentation type thing. And then put like a little roof on top of this, so it'd be like a proper tower. For the ladders, because we want the ladders to go up almost to the very top to be even with this, I think we'll probably use something like sandstone or smooth sandstone, something like that. I think it's probably a pretty good distance away from the actual target. It's just far enough to where it's actually kind of hard to hit, but yeah, you can hit it pretty consistently if you're good enough, if you're a cast master. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, I think it's actually a good distance. So perfect. So oh yeah, I also wanted to test and see. Let me just check real quick. If you're in the middle here, can you hit the sides? That's what I wanted to test out here. So if I am over here, can I still hit this? I think it looks like it's hitting it. Okay, not hitting it there. It's a little low. There we go. Okay, yeah, it did. Yeah. So you can hit it from the middle, but it is a little bit tough. If I get one more out, let's just test it one more time just to see. If I'm on this block instead of the very side, can I still hit it pretty easily from here? Let's see. Yeah, okay, I can still hit it pretty easily from here. Yeah. So you don't want to be in the very middle. The very middle is actually quite difficult to hit, but I think you still can if you're good. Yeah, yep, you can. Sweet. Okay, so it's a good distance. I'm liking it. Let's build up the rest of this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great day for Targét because today we open the Cast Masters minigame. Take a look. That is the Cast Masters tower right over there. Looking mighty fine if I do say so myself. Worked a lot on the aesthetics of this, so we'll take a look at that in just a second. But in the meantime, I want to show you guys the guidebook entry for Cast Masters. So, Cast Masters. So you think you're the best fisherman this side of the sun. Prove it in this towering two-player game designed to challenge your casting and climbing. So that is the entry in the guidebook, which has a guide for all of our minigames. It's basically like a guide to show you which games you might want to play, basically. And then, of course, we have the lodestone compasses. So we have the Cast Masters lodestone compass with the amazing fishing rod Unicode symbol. Doesn't that look great? I think that looks awesome. Nice little fishing rod in there, along with the Cast Masters thing, pointing you right toward the Cast Masters minigame. So that's awesome. Let's get over here now, check out the tower. So as I said, we were going to place down some prismarine, and we've done so. Mixed in some prismarine bricks, some dark prismarine, etc. on this tower here. So looking pretty good, looking pretty good. On the back side, we added in some sea lanterns for some lighting. So we got that, covered up that with the warped wood trapdoors. Got some prismarine bricks, the prismarine wall, and then sort of like we have in the front, the brown glass and the shroom light behind that. So that's looking pretty nice. We also got some birch wood surrounding the entire thing, so that gives a nice base to it. And then, of course, the front, which you've already seen pretty much. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, that is Cast Masters now complete. We have the back side as well done. So this is the ladders where you're going to be sort of climbing up as you cast. So if I get out a fishing rod, it's going to work kind of like this. So you're going to start off basically here. Your opponent will be over here aiming toward this target block tower. And basically you count down, 3, 2, 1, go. And then you just start casting, trying to hit where you can. And then as you cast, the idea is that you go up as you sort of cast like this. Sort of like that. Yeah, and you just keep going up with it. You can just stay in one spot, but it becomes harder and harder to hit from just one spot as you go up. So it makes it significantly easier if you sort of keep pace with your lamp. And then, of course, you can reach over and cast and try and knock off or knock over your opponent and pull them over. And I'm not sure how much like movement happens on these ladders, but it doesn't really matter because the core game will remain the same. But yeah, as much as you can interfere with the fishing rod, you should try to do that. as long as it actually does pull them. I'm not exactly sure if it does or not, but we'll find out. Hopefully when we play this game sometime soon. So, yeah, and of course, got the reset. Just hit this to reset the entire game. That should reset everything. There we go, just like so. Fantastic. Back here, yeah, on this tower, I tried to make it look as good as we can, but again, it's just ladders, basically. So I tried to add in a little bit of depth with the smooth sandstone stairs. Made like a little archway thing. We'll probably put like some banners or something right here. I think could look nice. We got the lectern here, so it says, "Welcome to Castmasters." You can read the rest of it. I'll just go through it real quick. You can pause it if you want to. But there's some tips and how to play, essentially. Pretty straightforward, pretty straightforward. We also got, of course, the lodestone right underneath here. So that's where the lodestone compass points. We got a bed to set your spawn and everything. And these chests will fill up with fishing rods so that players have plenty to use in this minigame. So I think that's basically it. Yeah, once we get to the top here as well, there's a little ledge you can stand on. So if you make it all the way to the top, you know, you're fishing toward the targets over here. You hop up to the top. Put like a little backing on here so you can't go over the side or anything. So that's that. So yeah, pretty nice, and hopefully it'll be a fun minigame. We'll have to give it a shot somewhat soon, but I think for now, guys, I think this will have to be it for me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, thank you once again, everybody, for watching. Do very much appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Farewell.